What if the house of your dreams became a nightmare you could never escape? For nearly a decade, one family claimed they lived alongside unseen entities inside an isolated Rhode Island farmhouse. Some reported hearing voices. Others claimed to see apparitions wandering the halls. In January 1971, Roger and Carolyn Perron purchased a large farmhouse in rural Rhode Island. The property sat on more than 200 acres of land. The house was old, very old. Its history stretched back nearly 2 centuries. For the Perrons, it seemed like the perfect place to raise their 5 daughters. A quiet country home far from the noise of city life. The family later claimed strange events began almost immediately. Doors opened unexpectedly. Small objects disappeared. Several members of the family reported an unsettling feeling. The sensation that they were not alone. At times, they claimed they could feel unseen eyes watching them. Some rooms felt welcoming. Others felt oppressive. According to the family, apparitions soon began appearing inside the house. Some seemed harmless. Others appeared confused. As activity continued, Carolyn Perron became increasingly interested in the history of the property. She began researching previous owners. What she discovered would dramatically influence how the family viewed the haunting. Over the years, numerous people had reportedly lived and died on the land. The daughters reported a wide variety of strange experiences. Some claimed they heard voices calling their names. What began as curiosity slowly transformed into fear. Certain areas of the farmhouse became avoided altogether. Nighttime brought anxiety. During Carolyn's research, one historical figure repeatedly appeared in local stories. A woman named Bathsheba Sherman. As months passed, the farmhouse seemed different. The Perrons had come seeking a peaceful life. Instead, they found themselves at the center of a mystery. As the years passed, the Perron family claimed the disturbances became increasingly difficult to ignore. Objects reportedly moved without explanation. Several members of the family later claimed they heard voices. Sometimes the voices seemed distant. Other times, they appeared close enough to whisper directly into someone's ear. The Perron daughters described seeing figures throughout the house. Some appeared only briefly. Others remained visible for several moments before disappearing. Several family members claimed they experienced physical contact, a sudden touch, a tug on clothing, a hand on the shoulder when nobody was nearby. According to the family, Carolyn Perron experienced some of the most disturbing incidents. She claimed certain entities appeared particularly interested in her. Among all the names associated with the farmhouse, one stood above the rest: Bathsheba Sherman. Local legends painted her as a sinister figure. Years passed, yet the activity reportedly continued. The family adapted as best they could. Fear became routine. Eventually, the family decided they could not face the situation alone. Paranormal investigators became interested. Ed and Lorraine Warren eventually visited the farmhouse. The Warrens believed the Perrons were dealing with genuine supernatural activity. As the Warrens continued their investigation, tensions reached new heights. The confrontation was approaching. As tensions inside the farmhouse continued to rise, the Warrens proposed a more direct approach. A seance was conducted. What happened during the seance remains one of the most debated aspects. Carolyn Perron entered an unusual state. The aftermath of the seance reportedly created tension within the family. Not everyone agreed on what had happened. Despite the fear, life inside the farmhouse continued. Yet according to the family, unusual experiences never fully disappeared. As the story spread, skeptics offered alternative explanations. Old houses produce strange noises. Memory can change over time.
Yet supporters of the haunting narrative remained equally certain. For believers, the Perron case represented a compelling story.
Eventually, the Perron family left the property. But leaving the house did not mean leaving the memories behind. Years later, books and interviews brought renewed attention. The haunting was about to become known around the world. In 2013, the story inspired the horror film The Conjuring. Its success transformed the Perron haunting into a famous story. More than 50 years later, the mystery remains alive. Was the family truly haunted? The answer depends on who you ask.